Hello. If you are watching this, that probably means you are wondering why I have been so obsessed with the death of Queen Elizabeth recently, so I decided I would make a Google Slides presentation explaining the problem with Queen Elizabeth dying, and of course I am K-Day Preston. And just know, much like Queen Elizabeth down there packing heat, I mean business. So I figured before we talk about the problem with her death, I would tell you some facts about the Queen while she was still alive. She ruled for 70 years and 214 days, making her the longest British monarch in the United Kingdom's history, which honestly is very impressive. She is a great woman. I also felt it was important for you guys to know that her favorite dog breed was a Corgi. This makes her more personable, and honestly, who doesn't love dogs? Fun fact, any member of the British Parliament can legally drive without a license their entire life. It does not matter. So even on the day of her death, she could have been driving, and she would have been 100% fine to do it. Also, drippy as fuck. Look at her. Look at the fit. Honestly, that is better than anything anybody that watches this will ever own, and this is a crappy image I found on Google that is low bitrate quality, so that just lets you know how drippy she was. And finally, she was a close personal friend of mine. As you can see right below this fact, that is a picture of me, Marlon Wheels Staten, and the Queen of England having a nice little spot of tea together because we were great friends. Now, the biggest issue I see with her dying, honestly, is the power vacuum that has been created. With the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, there will undoubtedly be a struggle over who shall rule over the United Kingdom now that she is gone, creating a power vacuum almost as big as this one. So I decided I would take the liberty and I would create a list myself of potential candidates that could take over now that she is passed. My list includes King Charles, me, Danny DeVito, Vladimir Putin, Lizzo, and Pitbull. A few reasons for each. King Charles, weakest link out of all of them. All he really has is spending his entire life in the British government system and being the royal next in line for the throne. Honestly, not much going for him. There's me. I know the deal with airline food. Enough said. Danny DeVito, trash man. He would make any lawbreakers eat garbage. So I wouldn't break laws if I had to eat garbage. Then that's just me. Next is Vladimir Putin. I honestly just think he'd get confused and think that the United Kingdom was Ukraine. He's just kind of looking for any land he can get. Next up, Lizzo. We already had a bad bitch that was in power for those 70 years. Let's put another one in, because Lizzo is the baddest bitch around. Don't at me. And finally, Pitbull. He's just so wise, so thought out. He is Mr. Worldwide. He is an amazing man. But I want you to look at this list, and I want you to see who is missing. Who is actually going to take power? I don't care who you were thinking, you were wrong. Because the person that is going to take the power is Spirit Halloween and a hostile takeover. Now, you might be thinking, Cade, that's obscene. How is Spirit Halloween going to take over an entire country? It just makes no sense. Well, you're an idiot. So, here are the facts. Halloween is next month. Everyone should know that the closer Halloween gets, the more powerful Spirit Halloween becomes, and they're going to use this power to take over Britain while they have this opportunity. Now, you might be thinking, if they're going to turn all of the UK into a Spirit Halloween, how are they possibly going to get enough workers for that? Well, I've already taken the liberty of thinking about this. British people already look like monsters. Look at that image in the bottom right corner. That is a selfie, a live selfie from an actual British quote-unquote person. And you might be asking yourself, Cade, why did you include Betty White? Betty White was Spirit Halloween's first victim. See, Spirit Halloween has been tinkering with dark magic that they have been using to attempt to kill immortal beings, and they were successful last year with Betty White. They got her close to her birthday because they knew she would be vulnerable, and after they got it out of its official testing stages after killing her, they finally used it to kill the Queen when they would be close enough to Halloween that they could do a hostile takeover. Now, this is all unfortunate, but do not worry. I have compiled a list of what we can do to fight back against Spirit Halloween. Nothing. There is nothing we can do. Now that the Queen is dead, there is no one to stop them, and yeah, that is it. I'm sorry, guys, but the UK is done. America's probably next. Thanks for watching. Peace.